Welcome back to another New World video. This time we've got a bit of a shorter one for you, but some really big info at the same time. April the 6th, when this video is going out. As you can see at the bottom of my screen here, if you're looking, there is some downtime maintenance coming in, which we'll go through now. What's going to happen there, the little patch notes and things like that. Some good updates. Little small updates, but some good updates, and then some like huge news, in my opinion. Huge news coming for this weekend, okay, the 7th to the 11th. Okay, we'll go through all this, but yeah, listen, it's a feature. It's something that I requested in a couple of different videos and tweets and whilst talking on my stream. Check out all my links down below here in the screen now. If you want to drop me a follow there, that would be amazing. Come in, we can talk New World. Well, yeah, let's get into the updates anyway, and let's find out what's going on. Okay, as you can see here, the New World Update 1.4.1 is coming out on April the 6th, which will be obviously today when this video is coming out. Let's run through this little update, okay? We've got a couple of little things I want to show you in this video, but some nice little updates, good little quick patch. I think a lot of people thought we may be waiting 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks for the next patch. Looks like we've waited less than a week for a patch since the big update. We had a small one to fix some small bugs as well, but here we go anyway. Yeah, so the downtime will begin, like we said, on April the 6th in the morning, or the very late at night if you're from the US. World experience and notable fixes. Here we go. So they fixed an issue with the storage chests not increasing available town storage total. So this is one of the big updates that they were adding in terms of like quality of life. If you've got a chest that's worth 200 or a chest that's worth 400 and you got 4 of them or 3 of them or whatever house you've got, they all double in their weight. Now the issue was, in order to make this work, you have to go into your house, you have to pick up all the chests and then put them all down, and then all of your storage would double. Ah, such a good feature, but it was a little bit broken. They've quickly fixed it. It took them a couple of days. Now automatically when you will log in, this will work. So that's pretty good. They've also fixed an issue that was preventing completion of the Answer the Call main story quest. Resetting the quest should now grant the item needed to complete it. Done. An expeditions update we've got here. They corrected a bug that prevented players from getting quest credit for Into the Depths by killing Commander Thorpe. Defeating Commander Thorpe in the expedition should now properly advance the quest. Anybody doing depths, anybody who just took advantage of that double XP weekend, if you're new to the game, you'll probably be going through some depths right about now. We've not done this dungeon in a while. Here we go. Economy and progression. They fixed an issue where quest reward containers, this is big, from the Tempest Soul, the brand new dungeon. Quest line was not respecting players' expertise when awarding the loot. So you complete the dungeon, you hand in your quest, you get a chest. You open that chest, it was given like a ton of 501, 502, 503 gear score items. For somebody who's completely 625, this was really frustrating. So they fixed that. So this will now give the appropriate expertise level. So if you're 600 plus, you should start getting some 600 gear score drops now. And if I show you this here now, I saved some of these. We knew these were bugged. I think the loot is basically gone now anyway. I don't think the loot's going to be upgraded, sadly, but I did keep a handful of these tempestuous caches, you know, all these ones. I've only got a handful because I opened 4 or 5, and I was like, oh, this gear looks actually really good. Like the skins and stuff look really good. Some of the perks look really good, but I was like, 501 gear score. Can't even upgrade it with shards. It was such a waste. So I'm glad that I've held on to a handful of these. Hopefully you guys have too. We did mention that in a previous video and also in the previous streams. So fingers crossed you guys have done that. And then on to the UX, UI, and social update. Preparation for the Steam free weekend, which we'll talk about next, okay? They fixed an issue causing player achievements to load incorrectly at the start of a new game session. Thank God, it's so annoying. Every time you load in, mining, skidding. Oh my God. So good. Thank God they fixed that. That's really nice. They fixed an issue with the Indigo Flame using an incorrect icon. I think the Indigo Flame is the eyes skin, so hopefully we get those back. They fixed an issue causing certain blunderbuss item types from being incorrectly listed in the markets. In the trading post market under muskets, okay? So, like, okay, not a huge patch here coming out on April the 6th, but some nice little fixes, especially for that Tempestuous Caches one. You know, doing the Tempest dungeon and getting all that rubbish gear is just, it's just really dumb. Okay, just before we go on to the Steam free-to-play weekend, there is also a Prime Gaming Vested Harmonizer, a little update you can claim for free. If you've got Twitch Prime, Prime Gaming, whatever you want to call it, you can claim this all the way up until May the 2nd, also including 5,000 Marks of Fortune, which is the in-cash currency. 5,000 will get you actually some like emotes and stuff like that, and it'll also get you like towards getting like a chunkier skin that might be like 10 or 15,000. So definitely pick that up. I'll show you quickly how to do that. You just head over to Twitch, and you get your little Prime Gaming logo at the top here. Obviously you gotta have Amazon Prime, link it to your Twitch, and you literally just scroll down until you see the New World one, and you just hit claim, and it's literally that simple. You hit claim here, and then you just click the next steps, and it'll automatically be chucked straight into your account, which is good. Right now, the Steam free weekend. Any existing players, you might not care about this, but I'm going to tell you why you should. Okay. Now, a couple of months ago, I released a video saying basically, please New World, do these things, or I'm really worried that this game might actually die. Like at the minute, it's still like 30, 35, 40,000 people, you know, on average logging in every day in terms of like concurrent at the same time. There's probably way more than that in total. But I was really scared this might drop down to 10,000, 5,000, and actually become a dead game. One of the suggestions in terms of like marketing for the game, I said is, once they've done a big patch or a big update, loads of new content, bring out a Steam free-to-play weekend or week, okay? Alongside some kind of bonus XP would be nice. And at the end of it, if you draw all these players in, give them a little bit of a discount or something at the end. So then they choose to buy the game, and then boom, the population in New World will hopefully then rise a lot, because like I said in another video again, if I'd have never played New World right now, hearing all of the bad stories that a lot of people brought out about it, would I pick this game up for 20, 30 pounds just to randomly play? No, that would be a daft risk, you know? However, it's going to be free on Steam for a whole 4 or 5 days, okay? So from April the 7th at 10 a.m. PT, or 5 p.m. UTC, they are hosting a Steam free weekend that will run through until April the 11th at 10 a.m. as well, okay? During this limited time event, players will be able to try out New World and the recent updates we've made for free, so you can play the entire content. If you're fast enough to level up towards endgame, it's doable. I've seen Damone Kim, even though it was double XP, I've seen Damone Kim get from 0 to 60 in just under 48 hours. Not 48 hours of gameplay, but 48 hours, you know, of actual hours, you know. I don't know what his actual gameplay was in terms of game time, sorry, but yeah, it's doable, you know, if you're quick enough at it. New players can also save. Okay, look, I literally said this as well. I mentioned this in a previous video. I even tweeted it out to them as well. I'm not saying they did this because I asked, but I'm just saying at least I had the right kind of ideas, right? First of all, I said please bring out a Steam free-to-play. They've done it. I then even tweeted them here, saying maybe at the end of this free-to-play weekend, give a percentage discount to these players. It might just encourage them to buy the game. And now after I tweeted that, boom, they literally replied saying after the free-to-play weekend, you'll get your 40% off. Which I thought was incredibly nice, you know what I mean? They even very nicely there tweeted, Liam asked the right questions, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not claiming that that's anything to do with me. If it was, please drop me a DM and tell me, Liam, you got some good ideas, because I have more. I do have more to try and help this game, I really do. But anyway, so what's good about this? A lot of people existing players might now be thinking, oh, if I log in on this weekend, you know, potentially my server could be packed, it could be rammed, there could be queues again. I can't be bothered playing this weekend now. Let just the free-to-play weekend players get in, and I'll come back in 4 or 5 days, which is never good to the game for players to just not log in. They're going to be creating separate servers, literally like free-to-play servers. So basically, you know, let's say, fingers crossed, 50,000 people take up the free-to-play weekend. They'll ping them into all these different servers, you know, 10, 12, 15, whatever servers that is. And then they will probably, they've already announced they will assess it once the free-to-play weekend ends, how many people actually then purchase, how many people are then left actively trying to play. They'll then merge the free-to-play server people into the existing servers, okay? They'll top us all up with more players, okay? Or if by, you know, some good miracle here, people come into this game, actually enjoy it, actually get past that bias of the game's dead, the game's broken, all that kind of stuff. If they all stay, you know, they might have their own dedicated servers. But what would be really, really good for these free-to-play players is you'll get to come in and just experience what a fresh server looks like. Go and claim some towns whilst there's no contested wars and stuff like that. Yeah, and everybody else on your server, you won't have anybody who's just, you know, owning the markets and all that kind of stuff, even though it's only 4 days long. You'll literally be on fresh, brand new servers, playing almost as if it's like launch, but with all the latest updates. So I think that's really, really good. This idea from New World here is absolutely perfect. In my opinion, I probably would have added in a double XP in there as well, or at least maybe like a 1.5 multiplier for XP, just because the closer to the end game you get these brand new players, if they enjoy it, obviously, the more likely they are going to want to stay, buy the game for the discount, and then carry on playing. If you only get to like level 10, on average, is a level 10 player going to be that bothered about buying a game and then continue to play? Not on average, probably not. You don't experience a lot in level 10. Once you get towards that end game, you do. There's a lot more added to the game, new dungeons, all this kind of stuff. We spoke about all this in previous videos. But yeah, essentially, I think this is a really good idea. If you're watching this video, you've never played New World, you've never logged in, you don't have an account, or even if you just want like a second account for some reason, you know, you can literally log in to Steam, play it from, what is it, April the 7th until the 11th, completely for free. All of the content, nothing is locked. You know, there's some games where, well, barred like the store, you can't buy things from the store, like skins and stuff. But other than that, nothing is locked. You know, it's not as if like, oh, you can't enter this dungeon until you buy the game. Like, it's not like that. You can experience the full entire game for as much as you can in that 4-day period. And then, yeah, get to the... So... there's the updates, guys. Like I said, we've got the patches updating, which I really, really like. These little mini fixes. The chest storage one's a good one. And then the reward caches are really, really good ones. You've got your free Prime Gaming skin here, which they've added in there, and your 5,000 marks for the store. You got your Steam free to play weekend, which I think is really, really good as well. And then don't forget as well, I mean, listen, I'll put my Twitch link here again, like ding, whatever it pops up. I can't do editing for sound, but I can at least put images up, right? And you can come and check out anybody who streams New World. I mean, the content creator anybody can sign up for. You can check out a big streamer with 500, 5,000, whatever viewers, or you can come and check out a slightly smaller streamer, which is me, right? And you can get Twitch drops as well. All you gotta do is watch the stream. You link your account, type !drops in my chat, for example, and you know, we'll give you all the information on that. But you can also get more skins just by watching me stream. So if you want to check out my Twitch, like I said, the link is below. And the last thing I'll ask you at the end of this video, if you want to be an absolute legend, please drop a subscribe on the channel. I'm trying to produce even more helpful New World content. Go and look at some of my other videos. I've got some end game boss walkthroughs and stuff like that, and more things that we're bringing out. So drop a sub on the channel. That'll be amazing. Let us start moving towards 50 and 100 and all that kind of stuff. That'd be really, really nice. But listen, that's the end of this video. Hopefully, if you've never played New World, you'll jump in this weekend. And if you already play New World and you've just seen that little patch that they've added, carry on running Tempest and now start opening your caches as of the update once it's out today.